Hi everyone, today I'm going to record the 66th chapter of my novel Farishta. So let's start. When that Arabic speaking guy saw me, he got a little bit confidence and he said, since the match has finished, he's watching films continuously. When finishes one film, he starts watching other film. I said, this is not good for you. This is not good. This TV is for everyone. Over here, everyone have equal rights. That Georgian guy looked at me from head to toe and he said, who are you? I said, I'm from Pakistan and I'm new here. When he heard word Pakistan, he said, Pakistani people are very educated. I said, how do you know that? He said, many students from India and Pakistan, they come to Georgia on study visa because education is cheap in Georgia and they get visa easily. I said, but for the time being, the problem is not this. The problem is that you aren't allowing other people to watch the TV. He said, okay. I placed the remote on the table. You will see by yourself that what kind of channel he will watch. They see pornographic films all day. Then they watch girls who do advertisement for stripping. If you have credit card, you pay and watch the whole film. They note their phone numbers. I said, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. After saying this, I came out from TV room. Outside the room there was iron stand and Gulbuddin was ironing something on that iron stand. When he finished ironing, he went to give the iron to the housemaster, but on his way, a more than 6 feet guy, big, robust, heavy bodybuilder type person, was standing in front of him and he stopped him. Both of them were unable to understand each other. In fact, this gentleman was asking him for the iron. I saw Gulbuddin was in trouble. I said, what's the problem? He said, he's asking me for the iron. I've given my housewife to get this iron. So if he want iron, he have to give his own housewives, then they will give him iron. I stood in front of that man. The person who was working in the asylum center, he came and he said, what is the problem? I explained him the situation. He said, they are right. He called Georgian guy from the TV room because that 6 feet tall, more than 6 feet tall person was from Georgia. He explained him in his own in his language. Then he came to normal because he looked very angry. He explained him, if you need anything in asylum center, you have to deposit your housewives, then they will give you. Once you finish your work, you give them thing back, then they will give you your housewives back. That Georgian guy said to me, this gentleman is murderer. He killed 6 people. You should not have done like this with him. I said, we are not in Georgia, we are in Switzerland. Gulbuddin was watching all this like a silent spectator. I spoke badly with Gulbuddin. I said, you are a very strange person. I'm fighting for you. And you are watching like nothing happened. I don't think that you are Afghani. Gulbuddin didn't say anything. Then after a few moments he said, I'm invited today. I said, I'm not saying anything that you shouldn't go. Go quickly. The attendant who was working for the asylum center, he was tall and skinny. The day I came to Switzerland, I used to judge people if they are German, French or Italian descendant or they are originally from which country. I found this gentleman, German descendant. The people who were staying here, they were divided continent-wise. African people have separate rooms, separate group. Although the people of Senegal, Mali, and Guinea-Conakry were entirely different from other other entire other African countries like Angola, Nigeria, and Congo. Other than them, people from Marrakesh, Tunis, Algeria were African but Arabic speaking people. According to the asylum center rule, every group had to do some job. Some of them used to clean the kitchen, some of them used to clean the baths, some of them clean hall, some of them clean garden, and some of them clean TV room. The German origin asylum center worker asked me to clean the kitchen. When I went to clean the kitchen, it was so dirty that I thought it will take me hours to clean. The smell was so bad that it was difficult to breathe. Anyway, I started cleaning the kitchen. It took me 2 hours to clean the kitchen. Some boys were cleaning bath and some were cleaning other rooms. When we finished our work, housemaster came to control everything, that we have done our job properly. When he saw kitchen, he appreciated me a lot. When he got satisfied, then I left the cave type of asylum center and came outside from this place, like always. But sofas were occupied, which were outside. People were coming and going inside and outside. I came to that small garden, sat on a bench, and started watching people who were coming and going. Next to our asylum center, there were fields of corns. The crop was ready. The crop was ready to harvest. The boys from asylum center used to go there and get corns. Some of them used to boil them to eat, and some of them used to cook them. The big store which was in front of our asylum center, they used to close it in the evening, like 5 o'clock. The boys of asylum center used to play football in front of that building, that store's courtyard. I used to think that I should play cricket here, but with whom? It has been evening, which means I was sitting here for a long time. I saw Gulbuddin was coming from other side. He was drunk and still he had a can of beer in his hand. Until now I was calmed down. I said, "How was your party?" He said, "Rubbish. They offered me boiled rice and then kava." I said, "You are Afghani. These things should be your favorite." He said, "It's true that I'm Afghani, but I'm habitual of eating Pakistani food because I lived all my life in Pakistan." He entered inside carrying can of beer. I went inside because I was feeling hungry. There was some leftover. I took that and ate with pita bread. Then I took tea. I washed cup and plate and came to the hall. TV room was occupied by Georgian boy. Otherwise, those Palestinian or Arabic speaking people must have been watching some pornographic movie. Mamdou Travali from Mali and Abu Bakr Abdullah from Senegal were sitting there. According to the best of my knowledge, their name should be Muhammad Travali and Abu Bakr Abdullah, but I think it was their pronunciation. When they saw me, they showed their delight. They were enjoying some song on cassette player. The song was melodious. I asked Mamdou Travali in French, "What kind of song is this?" He was able to understand little bit French, so he said, "I don't know." I went close to that person who was hearing the song, head down on cassette player. I asked him, "What are you listening with great interest?" He said, "This is our religious thing." I said, "What kind of religious thing?" He showed me something written on the paper. I said, "What is this?" He said, "This is Surah Al-Fateh." I said, "This is not the way to write Surah Al-Fateh. It's in Arabic language." He said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Pakistan." When he heard that I am from Pakistan, I saw special light in his eyes. He said, I'm Muslim and I'm from Kosovo. Pakistanis are very respectable in our country. I thought for a while, this boy is crazy. The whole world thinks that Muslims, especially Pakistanis, are terrorists, and he's saying Pakistanis are very respectable people in their country. I said, is there any reason behind this? He said, Pakistani people helped us, supported us. There was a time when they were genociding us. At that time, Pakistan army came and under United Nations banner, they helped us. Above all, Pakistan is the only Islamic country who has atomic bomb. Then he said, do you know Arabic? I said, I don't understand Arabic, but I can read. He said, can you write me down Surah Al-Fatih? I said, yes, I can write it down for you. I took a white paper and pen and wrote down Bismillah on the top, then Surah Al-Fatih. Then I read it for him. He started looking at my face. He said, do you know that when communists invaded us, they killed all sheikhs? Sheikh is for the priest in Kosovo or mullah. And burned all the books which were written in Arabic. They killed everyone who knew writing and reading and speaking Arabic. Our grandparents and parents taught us religious things in Kosovan language. I am listening Surah Al-Fatih in Kosovan language and I like listening it. His love and passion for Islam brought tears in my eyes. I said to him, if you have further questions, you can ask me. He said, this is Kosovan translation of Surah Al-Fatih. He is the best person who recite Quran in Kosovan language. He is famous in Kosovo, Serbia and Croatia. I said, I learned by heart Surah Al-Fatih. I am not melodious, but I can recite for you in Arabic. I don't know you will like it or not. I covered my head with handkerchief. After Bismillah, I recited Surah Al-Fatih and then said Ameen. He said, if you go to Kosovo, people will consider you Sheikh. I said, Sheikh, what does it mean? He said, in our country, the person who knows about Islam and knows offering prayer in Arabic language, we call him Sheikh. He started looking at me that I am some gigantic personality. Thank you very much. I hope you like my video. Like my video, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you very much.